20 press-ups. Okay, this video. What would I do if I was heartbroken again right now? Right now, I'm not heartbroken. I'm happily in a relationship, but I have had a few loves of my life, and now I am currently helping men find their voice so that they can be better leaders, build their businesses, become better communicators so that they can meet the love of their life and keep them. But if I was heartbroken right now, what would I do? Well, heartbreak is one of the most painful experiences we can go through, that we get to survive through, which sometimes can actually cause death. There's a Japanese word for this. My grandma passed away recently of heartbreak after my grandfather passed away. So it's a real thing. You can die of a heartbreak. But when we're younger, it's less likely to happen. So you've been heartbroken. What next? You don't know what to do. You've come onto YouTube, you've Googled, oh my God, my girlfriend broke up with me, what do I do now? This is currently your fire under your ass. There's a Jocko Willink video where he says, move on. There's an Andrew Tate video that says, right now, if I was heartbroken, I would be the beast in the gym. I'll be there every day. And they're not wrong. So this video is for you to get over this heartbreak. And to get over it, you have to go through it. Heartbreak just doesn't go away if you go over it. It lingers, and then you hold on to that trauma, you hold on to that pain, and that starts to affect you in the rest of your life. You start to become really bitter, resentful, and you're never going to meet anyone else if you were in this state. So your girlfriend broke up with you, and if she broke up with you, it's probably because she's lost respect for you. Women can still love you and not be with you, but they won't leave a man that they respect. So what's happened for her to break up with you? It's the ultimate disrespect to break up with you. So you've done something wrong. And it is always the man's fault to take full accountability for his faults, his actions, and what he did wrong or what he didn't do. And sometimes that can vary depending on who that's with. But right now you have to have acceptance. Acceptance that you are the one that's in control right now of your own thoughts, emotions, feeling, and life. You have to accept that this is the situation that you're in. You have to accept that you were in the wrong, regardless of whatever happened. And in order to find that acceptance, you have to have had exposure. And you have to keep exposing yourself to the truth and accepting that truth. And the truth is, you've been broken up with. She doesn't want you anymore. Any carousel of thoughts going around your mind right now of, oh, what if I speak to her and I can change it? No. Your power, your number one thing to do right now as a man, if you're heartbroken, is walk away. I bet when you were in a relationship with the woman, you had to make decisions. She couldn't even decide what she wanted for dinner. So the fact that she's made such a high stakes, high decision to end it with you means that she's slipped into her masculine side, speaking with her masculine voice, and making a decision, which usually they don't want to make the decision. They want you to make the decision. And I bet you were tested, pushed, and belittled and disrespected for a long time, and not taking the hints that you needed to make that decision. She made it for you. That means you've lost respect. So your exposure to the truth of what's happened is going to help you accept it. Your exposure that she has probably met someone else. The exposure to the fact that she will be getting with someone else. And she will be going out dating, and she will go on the nights out, and other men will be going up to her to say hello, to get numbers, to take her on dates. This is painful. You have to expose yourself to this. The more you avoid the exposure to the pain that she's with someone else, the less chance you have of moving on with a clean break. You walk away, but you expose yourself to that it's over, it's done. She's with someone else. Even if she isn't, She will be at some point. And that moment is going to be so painful, but you have to accept it. You have to accept that pain. You have to sit with it and feel through it. You can't go over it. You can't get over someone. You have to go through, like I just said. For me, it was sat or lay in a hospital bed with dengue fever in Bali. Final phone call with an ex-girlfriend. I need you right now. I'm in hospital. I don't have anyone else. And she told me that she couldn't help me. She switched her phone off to go for the weekend with another guy back home. That pain sits in your solar plexus because your power's being lost. You've lost your power. You become needy. You've been pushing them away. Your gut hurts because it's painful. It's visceral. It's like a gut punch. Your balls hurt because you're not passing on your bloodline to this person anymore. You have to let that go. So what happens? You have to sit with it. You can't have distractions. You can't just start scrolling, going on porn, going out and clubbing and drinking it away, doing drugs and pursuing other women and having loose sex, because that's a distraction. That's not going to help you go through it. That's just going to distract you from it, which is going to prolong it, because you're not exposing yourself to the truth and you're not accepting it that it's over. You're denying that it's over. Oh, what if I could have this one conversation with her? That means that she's not going to run away and she's not going to be with this guy. Oh, I'm better than him. No, not right now. You've failed at your chance and you need to move through it. No distractions. What do we do with this negative energy once we've sat with it? We start to transmute it. This is where it becomes the catalyst of the voice. This is where we convert that negative energy into going to the gym, learning a new skill, putting our mind to our business, trying to make new friends, or nurturing the relationships that we already have with other people, friendships, building that. And that comes from being able to go through it. So what do? We learn the guitar, we sing, we write poetry, we do anything we can to freely express ourselves in this situation. That means writing your journal, writing every horrible thing that you want to say about this person, getting it out of your mind into the page, dumping it. Not dumping it on people outside, maybe get a therapist, but for you, for your own personal work, for your own sense of self and personal betterment, you have to write this down in your journal and just get it out there. Release the anger. Change your state physically. Gym. The muscles aren't going to help the heartbreak. The muscles are just going to get you some endorphins so that you feel like you've physically moved and you can change your immediate state. But don't fall into the trap that the gym is the answer to getting through heartbreak, because you can suppress it, because then you'll start bulking, then you'll start building muscle. And I've done this. I've tried to build muscle and go to the gym to try and get over someone. You don't do it for that reason. You go to the gym because you want to feel better about yourself, so that you can look at yourself in the mirror and you can feel yourself better because you are exercising. That has a benefit over all of your health. It's not for someone. Don't fall into the trap that I did when I was 17 years old. I'm 34 now. When I was 17 years old, I thought the gym was going to be the thing that gets that girl back. No, it didn't. But it helped me along the way. It helped me get into good shape. It helped me be a better rugby player. It helped me get the castings I needed as an actor. Transmuting that negative energy into things, you'll have a fire up your arse. You'll just want to be better, because even if you think, oh, if I'm better, I'm going to get her back, you're getting better. And by the time you get to the point where you have achieved that goal and got better, there's no point even thinking about her. It's done. You'll attract someone far better for you. And you won't allow yourself to fall back into the feminine, wimpy, simpy energy where you're chasing after someone who doesn't want you. And this is where you start reinventing yourself. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? How are you going to do it? This is where you start to go, right, I'm going to travel. I'm going to go to this place. And have a good reason why you want to do that. Not just to go meet more girls, but you want to explore, you want to enjoy and experience other cultures. You want to learn more communication skills by traveling and meeting open-minded people who also like the things you do. You want to go learn to surf. You want to go on a camera trip so you can start taking photos of things that you wouldn't get where you're from. Reinvent yourself. What are you now? If you were working a shitty job, earning minimum wage, what can you do now to start your own side business and make more money? This is the reinvention. But you can't get to this point without going through all of these things. And my experience of Heartbreak has led me to become a better guitarist, write amazing poetry and perform it, go to drama school, get in the best shape of my life, meet the best friends of my life, travel, live in another country for 3 years, learn to surf. These transmutations of negativity into positive things. There's a saying, to accept a negative experience is a positive experience in itself. So when you accept it by exposing yourself to it and sit with it and feel it with no distractions, you'll transmute it and then you can reinvent yourself. And that's what I'd do now if I was heartbroken. I would think of one thing I've never done and then go, right, I've got to go do that now because I've never done it and I don't think I had the chance to when I was in this partnership before. So go do a thing that you've never done before, which could be going through this process. That could be the thing. And then once you've done that and you've reinvented yourself, you'll find your voice, which will allow you to start being more authentic to yourself, more truthful to yourself, and believing in yourself because you'll be achieving things. And you won't have to worry about anyone else. Your frame will be so strong. It will have the following. So I'm going to do this. What you need to do is reinvent the frame. So you'll draw your frame. I know this is red pill theory, but your frame is exactly what frame means. It's a picture frame. And each of these things, parts of your life that you want to have. What do you want to do in business? What do you want to do socially? How does that look? What about your fitness and health? What about your spiritual practice? Whatever that may be. It could be religion, it could be a meditative practice, it could be whatever it means to you for spirituality. Hobbies. I know business and finance could go together, but you want to have a financial frame as well. How are you managing your finances that you make from your business? Family, are you making time for them? This is just a rough frame that you can work with. And then you have relationship. So, if this was your frame and you've got business and you're putting effort into your business, you have a good social circle. You're putting time and effort into your fitness and health, so that's about 5 or 6 hours a week. Your spiritual practice is keeping you focused and driving you with positive energy. You've got hobbies that fulfill you, whatever they are, and they're hobbies that are truthful to you. If you want to go paint Warhammer, go paint Warhammer. It's your hobby, it's your life. Don't worry about someone judging you about something that you like. Believe in yourself. If you want to go do that, go do that. Financial, money, what are you doing with your money? Where is it going? Is it working for you? Is it doing things for you? Are you able to have financial independence? Are you spending time on your family? Don't make the mistake that I did where I got the financial bit wrong, so I couldn't go to my own grandma's funeral because I didn't get this right, because part of my frame wasn't working. And then finally, relationship. And say you do get heartbroken. Your relationship gets erased, it's gone. She breaks up with you. If you have good spiritual practice, fitness, good social circle, your business is all right, you have good hobbies, your money's doing good, and you still have good times with your family, all you're losing is a small part of your frame, right? And if you lose this, the rest of the frame doesn't crumble. So when they talk about frame in red pill theory, this is what you've already got going on. This is a healthy frame. There's nothing in there too extravagant. Socially, can just be hanging out with friends. It doesn't have to be going and getting wasted every night. Health and fitness, that means diet, your gym plan. So when you meet someone next, she's coming into your frame. Does she fit in with your hobbies? Does she fit in so you surf? Does she surf? Is that going to be a problem because you want to go on surf trips, etc.? Your business, is she too needy? Does she take up too much of your time, which takes you away from your business? Does she like your family? Is she spiritual? Does she have a spiritual practice? Is she religious? Is she into fitness? What does she do to help with her own fitness and health? This is how you start to become powerful as a man. After you've got through your heartbreak, you can use this structure to help you develop your frame so that if you do get heartbroken again, you have a contingency plan. You are able to build yourself back up because you've got all of these working for you already. And then when she comes back in, whoever it may be, you can decide, I'm in the relationship again. And there's thousands and thousands of relationship opportunities for you, just like there are for business. But you've only got one family, remember? And you've only got one body. And only you can decide what you like and what you get to do. So if I was heartbroken right now, this is what I'd do. I would reevaluate my whole life. I'd make sure that I was doing well in all of these, making sure I'm upping my level in each one of these, and then going through the process, coming out the other side, a more whole person, changing things up a little bit where I felt like I needed to change, doing that thing you'd never done before. This just doesn't work for men, this works for women as well. So you get to choose. Anyway, this is what I'd do right now if I was heartbroken. Reevaluation, refocusing, recalibration of everything. You don't have to change it all up. You just have to look at the areas of your life that you're currently going through, see where you can do better, see where, if this has taken up all of your focus recently, where did you take away the focus from, which one can you get back into and focus on so that you can become a better person, so that you can have a stronger frame, and the next heartbreak, hopefully it won't be, but the next person you attract in will be more wholesome, better for you, and have a better relationship.